Let's here see the MCQ, or someone is also prefer to say GK. GK or MCQ of the Indian polity and governance. Topic is constitutional provision. As constitutional provision is a very important topic of the Indian polity and governance in the government exam point of view. And so we are going to see top 20 MCQ in part 2 of the topic of the constitutional provision, and part 1 we have already seen. So let's see here 20 question one by one. The first question is telling that Indian federal structure is inspired by which model of the country given below. Option A is given USA, B is given Canada, C is given Switzerland, and D is given Russia. And correct option is option B, Canada. Next question is question number 12, telling that India has borrowed the concept of fundamental rights from the constitution of. Option A is given UK, B is given USA, C is given Russia, and D is given Ireland. And correct option is B, USA. Next question is question number 3, telling that the phrase equality before law used in Article 14 of the Indian Constitution has been borrowed from the Constitution of. Option A is given Britain, option A is given Britain, option A is given Britain, B is given USA, C is given France, and D is given Canada. And correct option is A, Britain. Next question is question number 4, telling that source of the basic structure theory of the Constitution of India is, keep in mind here, basic structure. Option A is given the Constitution, B is opinion of jurists, and C is a judicial interpretation, and D is a parliamentary statute. And correct option is B, opinion of jurists. Next question is question number 5, telling that which of the following is not a feature of the Indian Constitution? Option A is given written constitution, B is given federalism, and C is given sovereignty of the parliament, and D is given judicial review. Keep in mind, here is asking not a feature of the Indian Constitution. And correct option according to this is C, sovereignty of parliament. Next question is question number 6, telling that Indian Constitution is, an option A is given federal, B is given unitary, C is given quasi-federal, and D is given presidential. And correct option is C, quasi-federal. Next question is question number 7, telling that which one of the following is not a part of the basic structure of the Indian Constitution? Keep in mind here is not a part. And option A is given rule of law, B is given secularism, and C is given republic form of government, and D is given parliamentary form of government. And correct option is C, republic form of government. Next question is question number 8, telling that India, Indian constitution is option A is given rigid, B is given flexible, C is given neither rigid nor flexible, and D is given partial rigid and partial flexible. And correct option C, neither rigid nor flexible. Next question is question number 9, telling that the idea of concurrent list in the Indian constitution has been borrowed from option A is given USA, B is given Switzerland, C is given Australia, and D is given USSR. And correct option is C, USA, Australia. Next question is question number 10, asking that the idea of the directive principle of state policy in the Indian constitution has been taken from the constitution of, and option A is given Ireland, B is given Canada, C is given South Africa, and D is given Australia. And correct option is A, Ireland. Next question is question number next question is question number 11, telling that the federal system of India was inspired by the constitution of the following. And option A is given Canada, B is given United Kingdom, C is given USA, and D is given Ireland. Correct option A, Canada. Next question is question number 12, asking that which among the following feature of a federal system is not found in the Indian political system? An option A is given dual citizenship, and option B is given distribution of power between the federal and the state government, and C is given the supremacy of the constitution, and D is given authority of the court to interpret the constitution. Keep in mind, here is the asking note, not found. So, according to this question, correct option is A, dual citizenship. Next question is question number 13, asking that which among the following is not a basic feature of the Constitution of India? And option A is fundamental rights, B is independence of judiciary, and C is federalism, and D is the unquestioned right of the parliament to amend any part of the constitution. And correct option, I here we should keep in mind here is asking not a basic. So according to this question, D is the correct option. The unquestioned right of the parliament to amend any part of the constitution is correct. Next question is question number 14, asking that which among the following is not a characteristic of a federal system? Option A is given. They are a two distinct. Option A is given. They are a two distinct level of the government. And B is given. And B is given. The responsibility and power of each level of the government are clearly defined in the written constitution. And C, option C, option C, telling that there is no separation of power between the legislative and executive branch of the government. And option D. Telling that the Supreme Court is entrusted with the responsibility of interpreting these provisions and arbitrating in the matter of dispute. And correct option is C. There is no separation of power between the legislative and executive branch of the government. And we should keep here in mind that he is asking not a characteristic feature. Next question is question number 14. Next question is question number 14. Sorry. Next question is question number 15. 14 we have already seen. Next question is question number 15, asking that which part of the Indian Constitution has been described as soul of the Constitution. And option A is given fundamental right, B is given directive principle of state policy, C is given preamble, and D is given a right to constitutional remedy. And correct option is D, right to constitutional remedy. Next question is question number 16. Next question is question number 16, asking that India has adopted a federation of Khalistan types. Option A is given USA, B is given Canadian, and C is given Australian, and D is given Switzerland. And correct option is B, Canadian. Next question is question number 17, asking that which article of the Indian Constitution provides for the uniform civil code for the citizen. And option A is given Article 42, B is given Article 44, and C is given 46, Article 46, and D is given Article 48. And correct option is B, Article 44. Next question is question number 18, asking that which article of the Constitution of India deal with the right to constitutional remedy. And option A is given Article 19, and B is given Article 14, and C is given Article 21, and D is given Article 32. And correct option is Article 32. Next question is question number 19, asking that which part of the Indian Constitution deal with the center-state financial relation. And option A is given part 50, and B is given part 14, and C is given part 12, and D is given part 10. And correct option is C, part 14. Sorry, part 12. Next question is question number 20, asking that which article of the Indian Constitution provides for the financial provision. And article is option A is given Article 352, and B is given Article 356, and C is given Article 360, and option D is given Article 361. And correct option is C, Article 360. Finish here.